TV. When we come back, we are back in the kitchen with some more healthy meals from Sisters Cafe. Also, we're going to be giving away Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw tickets. I know, that's coming up. Don't go away.
Once again, she didn't wait. Never waits. Never waits.
You guys at home understand. This stuff is so good. I know. But I had to try the black bean burger because it looks like it was just so substantial. No, and it is. It's awesome.
I don't think you do understand at home. I think that's the problem. But that's why we have these people here, to make you understand. Alex from Three Sisters Cafe and Lynette Visconti from the Gateway for Cancer Research. Thanks for sticking around. You have not been idle. You've been busy.
This is a busy guy.
Working
He's
while
in chef
yapping and stuff.
Chefing it up.
Fresh vegetables theme, and we figured we'd add a salad to it. So what we've taken is some fresh pineapples, some cubed tofu, some edamame. We're going to drop that in a hot skillet. Very hot skillet.
Very hot skillet. That's
and
a
just give it a little bit of salt and pepper.
Now, tofu is loaded with protein and omega. It's a good source of your omega-3s.
Oh, okay.
And
exactly.
At the same time, you have to have dessert. And we have the blueberry goat cheese pie, which kind of flies in the face of everything we're talking about today.
A little bit.
So we're going to go...
a little in moderation.
A little in
it's
moderation.
About personal responsibility, right?
It is. It's about personal. We're going to go tofu, and we're going to make it a little bit better for you. So not quite as bad.
5 cups of blueberries, a block of soft or smooth tofu, however you like to call it.
Okay.
About 3/4 of a cup of flour, splash of vanilla, some fresh basil chopped kind of small, and we're gonna put in about a ½ cup of honey.
Now, honey is a better option than white sugar.
I checked yesterday. I was looking into alternatives, and I went over to the Good Earth in Broad Ripple, and they told me
it's a great place.
agave syrup nectar is a really good solution for that, and they also have ketchups and barbecue sauces. So we, we went that route and took some more sugar out.
Yeah, white sugar is not the best thing.
It's processed. It's refined.
Processed.
Right?
It's highly refined. But honey, agave, all of those things, you can still get sweet without having to add white sugar.
I'm a fry cook. I can't fake it. I have to.
No, go for it.
No, that's right. That's right. Well, also too, using those honey or an agave, you get a bit of a different flavor too. There's a richness to it. It's not just sweetness.
And you don't have to use as much.
The next thing we're going to do is top this with some almonds that have just been tossed with a little bit of honey and a splash of olive oil so they don't stick to each other.
Aren't they? Isn't this amazing? Now, almonds are a great source of fiber and vitamin E.
I keep thinking he's done, and he keeps
close.
And he keeps adding to it.
And here comes the ugly pie dough, which we're known for.
Is it?
No, well, that's
ugly pie dough is my thing.
It's proof that it was handmade versus churned out by a machine.
Oh yeah, you can't look at a dessert in our restaurant and go, wow, that came from the freezer. Who stepped on that?
But you are known for these great classic whole food based dishes, and once you had your diagnosis of cancer, what made you decide that you were going
just that fast?
Wow,
yeah, it's amazing.
I just got interrupted by an inanimate
beautiful
object.
Pie.
Yeah, that's fine. What made you decide that you want to do more than just the conventional routes to fight your cancer?
Well, you know, on paper, I don't look very good. When you look at my pathology report, I probably shouldn't be alive today. And because of that, I took a look at what was available to me both in conventional therapies, and I did those things, but then I looked at everything that I could do to help myself survive. And nutrition, stress reduction, exercise, all of those things that we know are the best things to do, I concentrated on those, and I made those my top priority because I want to live. I have a little boy to raise. It's my priority. And then I get the privilege of working with the Gateway for Cancer Research.
So at what point did you sort of have to step back and look at the big picture when you talked about not only what you're eating, but your levels of stress and everything else? At what point in your treatment did you do that?
Well, unfortunately, with cancer, you're in a crisis. And so you have to look at everything pretty fast. What I did was I took my time throughout my treatment. I got through my treatment as best I could. And during that time, I was planning how I was going to live the rest of my life. And I was consulting with experts, consulting with nutritionists who specialize in this field, and looking at the research. We know there's research out there about complementary and alternative medicine. It's something that Gateway funds all over the world, and it's something that everybody needs to know about.
And when it comes to the nutrition aspect, people think, well, I need to eat healthier to prevent cancer. It doesn't mean, obviously, the proof is here.
Right.
You're not sacrificing any flavor.
No, you are shifting your mindset. You're eating to live, not living to eat.
Gotcha.
She's
Good
like-
points. That's
She was,
a great
she was looking at me
mindset.
when she said that one.
No, I
that's
wasn't.
fine. I understand.
You are shifting your mindset, but it doesn't mean that you have to give up the pleasure of food. It simply means that you go back to the beginning and you go to natural
Basics.
foods, whole foods. Go back
And
to whole
too,
foods.
you feel better when you put better things into your body.
That's right. You know, we have
energy levels.
your energy levels are higher. In some cancer patients, we have a study at Sloan Kettering in New York right now with vitamin D, showing that vitamin D levels, when they're up in colon cancer patients, their pain and their fatigue are lessened. It's important what we put in our bodies.
Rediscovering
All of
some
these
simple things that we kind of did once upon a time. and-
Absolutely. Getting back to basics.
Awesome. All right, what are we waiting for here with that? Are we looking for a look with the,
Yeah,
with
you
the
want to get a
pineapple?
little
You
bit
want
of
a
a brown on it, and this you can do on your grill too. Obviously,
Oh, nice.
you're gonna want to
that's
cut them so they don't fall through.
Sure, exactly.
But other than that, just get a little bit of brown on them, get some of the
Yeah, I got about
natural juices,
about 10 spears of
enzymes, flavors
asparagus
flowing out of there. The
grill right now. I
pineapple.
got it going the wrong way on the.
And that's really about it. So when
it all
we
looks
finished up,
fabulous,
we made the porridge, and we added some fresh berries, and that came from the whole grains, which here, the black beans started like that. We wound up
I
with
like
this.
that.
And those are fabulous.
And the miracle pie that only takes a minute to cook is right there. It really takes about 30
delicious.
minutes at 350, and your best bet is to let it cool off, because it's going to be runny for a little
I
while.
like Miracle Pie. That's a great
Pie
name.
is a
Miracle
beautiful
Pie.
thing.
Right in.
So you can find all of these recipes on the Gateway site at demandcurestoday.org.
Oh, fabulous. I was going to ask that. So we'll link that up to indystyle.tv.
And in all fairness, this little boy she talks about raising, he's just off camera. He's a handsome
is.
young man. Frankie,
He
right?
is.
Yeah, it is
That's
Frankie,
Frankie?
yes.
He's a good-looking kid.
Your mom does good on TV. Frankie, you will do as well. What do you want? You want
Well,
to
I'm ready
burger
to
it up?
burger and some of this stuff.
Some of that
What
stuff.
it is, but it looks good.
We've got-
Whole grains and potatoes.
And
I
of
know
course,
that.
you guys at Three Sisters, you're not just good at creating it.
Oh,
People
there
are
he
just.
is.
There's Frankie right there.
Hi,
Take a wave, buddy.
Frankie. Wave, honey,
Go ahead, take a
on
wave.
TV.
There you go. Put him right on the spot. If people come into Three Sisters, they order something, they want to know some of the background, some of the ingredients, you have no problem
No.
disclosing that sort of information, right?
It's obvious we talk and talk.
He's a good talker and a great chef.
Not afraid to. Yeah.
Yeah, terrific chef.
Get
You
to
don't
it.
like that word.
No, I'm fry
No.
cook. That's what I
He's
do.
a terrific fry cook.
I know some chefs.
He's the only person that has Chef Tony stories from the Chef's Academy.
Oh, I forgot about that. He does.
Well, he tolerated me for a long time when I knew nothing about anything. So
That's-
I kinda